This is an introduction to Warp Studio's Warp Animate tool. To get started, you're going to want to upload a character with the background removed. If you don't have the background removed, you can head over to the image editor and remove it there. Upload an image of your own by clicking and dragging or selecting it specifically. Once you have your character loaded up in a full body pose with the background removed, you're going to want to navigate to Animation Presets. Here you can test out many different options for preset animations that we have. We'll start off with walk. When walk is presented here, you'll notice that there's a couple different options down below. These determine the distance the character will walk forward and the height of which his steps will move. So we'll tweak these to move it a little more than usual maybe. Now, if I hit apply without third lowest extremity on this specific character, it's going to apply the pins incorrectly. As you can see, both pins are applied onto one foot, which is wrong. If I want to fix that, I simply check third lowest extremity, and it will find the third lowest, and we'll hit apply. As you can see, the animation is now walking and good to go. Just like that. Now, if that still doesn't fix your issue, if you hit pause, have to be on frame 1, you can hold Control to move these pins. They can be anywhere you want, right? You want it on the foot? That's good. You got to be on frame 1. If you want it on the arm here, you can move the arm as well. Now, another thing to note, the strength slider here determines how strong of a warp will take place. So, if we hit play, and I move this, you can see if I lower it, he's moving less. If I move it more, it moves more. So tweak that to your liking. And once you're good to go, simply select your frames to export and hit export to PNG sequence. And you will be prompted with a download in the top right of your browser. Now I've reset the canvas so I can show you how pins work. I simply reset it by clicking the reset button. Now, if you click on your character, any of the opaque pixels, you can place pins. You can place as many as you would like. So I've gone ahead and placed 4 pins here. Now, one thing to note about Warp Studio is we auto-tween in between points in the animation. So if I move the timeline by dragging up here to say halfway, then I click and drag a pin, the tip of his arm, upward, it will automatically tween the in-between frames. So if I play the animation, he raises his arm. Now, if you'd like to move multiple pins at once, you can hold Shift and select multiple pins. You'll see them both be yellow, and while continuing to hold Shift, if you move, they'll both move there. So as you can see, we've done a little animation where he kind of moves upward towards the end. Now lastly, you can also rotate if you hold Alt, which can be kind of funky. But if you'd like to rotate the pins, the option is there. Lastly, I'll show off the Pin Motion Creator, which allows you to record a custom movement and copy and paste it onto a pin. So if I open up the Pin Motion Creator and do a simple step, you can play it to see how it looks. And then you can actually choose the percent of the animation you want it to take place. So when I paste this, it's going to paste it over all frames because it's at 100. But if you wanted to only do half of the animation, you can set this to 50 and hit copy. And then we'll paste it onto this pin here by right-clicking it and picking Paste Pin Path. Now he should move his foot, but he actually moved it, he started moving it here at the end because that's where I pasted. So if I paste that pin path at the beginning, it should play the animation. There you go. And now he's got a pretty crazy looking, he looks angry, I'll be honest. And this has been an introduction to Warp Studio's Warp Animate tool. Hopefully you guys enjoy.